Lovely, lovely lot. Just a quick video. Thought I'd just have a little bit of a catch up. I've got my Hope RX 24s. As you can, I don't know if you can see that. It's not bright enough. But you got your RX 24s. And I'm going to cover them up with some decals. Also, just to add, I would like to talk very first thoughts on the Pirelli Cinturato Gravel M tyres, 7x45. So I've got just a quick additional chat about them as well. And have a chat at the same time. All right, welcome. Welcome, just a bit of a catch up, maybe a rant, maybe. Welcome to James Social Cycling. Just so you know, there'll be a link in the description to Indibike. Somebody I bumped into a long time ago, who does custom wheel decals, bike stickers, bike protection stuff, everything you need, you will. And if you're a long follower of the channel, then you will know, obviously here, I also had the decals for the Amonda done as well. So first of all, we need to detach. This isn't a how-to, all right? It's nowhere near a how-to. It's just me having a bit of a catch-up, all right? Having a bit of a catch-up. I left gaps on my 25s on the old one, but I'm not going to this time. I am going to go all out. It's not going to work. I'll tell you why it's not going to work. Because I'm a bloke. I can't do two things at once. Absolutely disastrous. You got to remember, so I can't do it. Sorry guys, I can't do two things at once. All right, and I need to concentrate. These decals are actually made for 29ers. So they're a little bit out of sync, which is not a problem. So all you have to do is just make sure that you line them up a few and then literally take off a couple. I've had to go this way so I can see the top line of the rim, so I can line this up as well as I can. And there people, there you have one side. Then you have the other sides to do. Daytime light running. Are you that cyclist? Do you run daytime lights? I do. Funny enough, I was even running them on the camel trail. It's just by habit, I have to say. But are you? Do you? Do you find it safer? Is that the reason for you to do it? You know what it's like. You either light yourself up like a Christmas tree to be seen in on these roads. Not that that's the bother. Because if they're not going to see you, they're not going to see you. And if any of my drivey car people that come onto my channel to troll me. I'm talking about you blind fuckers. The people that have this much compassion. The amount of law breaking that goes on by car drivers, it just blows my mind that these people can come on and have a go at us for going through a red light. Honestly, fucking blows my mind. Anyway, I was disappointed today, and old Mr. Cycling Labs Neil left before me, and he might have passed the same people, but there were a load of cyclists, visibility, raining. It was quite, it was quite bleak out on the roads. Fair play to them for being out cycling, but I have to say a large amount of them didn't even have lights, didn't even have rear lights, not alone front lights, and wearing dark clothing. I've got no problem with you wearing dark clothing, but if you're not running lights and wearing dark clothing and the weather's absolutely atrocious, come on people, safety first. And it's not as if you went out going, oh, it started raining. You knew the weather was going to be shite. It's been on about it for days. So I was a little bit disappointed to see a group of cyclists out and no lights. Some of them had lights, but some of them only had rear lights, and some of them only didn't have any lights, which I just thought was mind-blowing. And the fact that they were wearing dark clothes as well. Safety first, people. It was mind-boggling. It doesn't say, but there'll be a light coming up. I tried to do a video when I went out last week on the road, but it was too wet. It was too wet for me to get any half decent footage. So I couldn't do that. But it will be coming. I will be doing the Lezime Light 1400. And I know this is a cycling channel, but is anybody else concerned with the shit show that's going on at the moment? Are you concerned at all with what is going on? Because I'm surprised that even the red lovers aren't even causing trouble themselves. Because it just seems that the old red in power at the moment in the UK have gone completely fucking mad. I just don't get it. What I do get though is people complaining that they told lies, because everybody tells lies. They tell lies every bloody year. Videos going about how they were going to look after, they weren't going to put the taxes up, they weren't going to do this, and they've gone completely all over it. You're a bunch of muggins for believing it in the first place, if you ask me. And that is why, people, I did not vote for either red or blue. Because, I'm sorry, I don't care if you are into the blues, but let's face it, both a shit show. At this point, absolute shit show. And let's not forget Partygate, while we were all doing as we were told. Oh, they were only having a party while we were all doing as we were told. If you remember, parties were cancelled not long before Christmas parties were cancelled not long before Christmas. They still had their party, so that's all right. It's all right, we had our party. We had our little summer garden party. Don't forget, people, because that's what the problem is, isn't it? You always forget. Anyway. What made me laugh was a story that came out a few months ago where Highways Agency couldn't produce details on where they'd spent the millions they'd been given. I think it was 4.1 million or something they'd been given by the government for cycling infrastructure, and they couldn't tell us where they'd spent the money. They couldn't even prove that they'd spent it on cycling. I think it was 4.1 million. And that's the Highways Agency. Hey? There you go. Might not look like much now, but you wait until that's stuck on the bike. Oh, you newbies have got. You've got. Hold on. There's the difference. Can you see me now? So I also wanted to have a quick chat actually. Whoa, look at that. Quick chat about the Pirellis Cinturato Gravel Mediums. Look at the tread, people. Yes, it's a little bit knobbly, but it's quite flat knobbly. And I've been running these a little bit of gravel, a little bit of tarmac. But when I'm here in Hampshire, completely tarmac. And these are the 45s, 7x45s, because you know big's better. Big is better. Looks better anyway. Have a look at this. Have a look at this and then have a look at that. I see. Big. Better. So, how am I getting on with them? Well, apart from being a lot easier to put into tubeless, because this is what they are, because now I am a professional. Pro James, don't forget, Pro James. After the hours of video that I took and didn't upload because I couldn't get it done, and then I did do a video, and then I didn't do a video, and it went on really easy. So the Pirelli gravel, so the Pirelli Cinturato gravel M's, really, really good. Liking them a lot. I am liking them. Rolling really nice. Don't seem to be doing too much of the speed. On the tarmac, I'm looking at about 40 to 45, 45 on the rear, 40 on the front. So, you know, I'm a big guy, people. All right, you probably noticed. You may not have noticed. I love you. But they are running really well. I am yet to have any issues. I have no recollection of any punches as of yet. I said it. So you know, what do you want me to say? You know, they're on a mix of light gravel and tarmac, they're running absolutely wonderfully. Really, really nice. They don't seem to hold up. I took my son's mountain bike out the other day and obviously was on a mountain bike tyre, and you could definitely feel the drag even at the same PSI. So these definitely do run really, really nicely. I will come back to you with some more info on that as time goes on, my lovely people. But at the moment, I can't see any negatives on them as we speak. They look awesome and they ride really, really good out on the road. So, as well as light gravel. All right. Obviously, come the summer next year, I should be taking them out for a bit more. But there you go. There you have it. All right. The bike overall is doing really good. Gravel bike running. The gravel bike running on the road, which I'm probably going to use. Obviously, I've been trying out some, as you probably noticed with the video, some mud guards for you, just so you don't have to. And I will be trying a full set, I'm going to try a blue mail set. I think the 53s, which should be enough to go, because I've got 45s, I've got probably about 5-6 mil either side of the front fork, and that sometimes can be the issue. It's all right that they might take, if you look at my old Topstone, the ALR, the alloy 105, it takes 40 tyres, but you can't get a mudguard under there, under the front fork. But this topper is actually quite different. So I will let you know on that when things happen. Life in general's been okay. This is obviously for all my subbies that like to listen to what's going on other than the cycling stuff. I'm busy with work still, even gone as far last week as far as up from Cornwall up to Birmingham and Manchester, and then across to Doncaster area, and then up to Middlesbrough. So this week I'm in Hampshire, so I'm in London this week coming, and can't wait to get back. I'm hoping to spend some time at home in the rest of November, to be fair, doing some work at home. And been away a lot, so but yeah, that's really how it is. Really, it could be better. It could always be better. I could be earning the money as much as I'm running around, but you know, business isn't easy at the moment, so it isn't easy for a lot of people. All right. So anyway, I don't even know if this is going to be a video, to be fair. Sometimes you have some anomalies. I've mucked it up on one part, but everywhere else seems to be okay. So sometimes you may have to take one of them off and realign them. But you have to remember to be delicate. Be delicate. Oh, there you go. Front wheel. Oh God. There you go. All done. It's still light outside. Let's get the wheels on. Let's show you what the bike looks like. Shall we? I'm all excited. Looking a bit of a mess, but anyway. What are we thinking? Looks like the old topper, doesn't it? Well done, people. Just a bit of a catch up. Chat about the Pirellis and obviously Indibike. There's links in description if you want to get any decals. Very mountain bike. Awesome. All right, lots of love, people. Don't forget, give us a like, questions down below, and I'll see you all on the road very soon.